Boom, and we're live. Another episode. Got another live stream. We're back with Lee from EDC Beard Co. Yeah, glad to finally have this rocking. Obviously, we were talking about it beforehand, but gotta love the last minute schedule changes and all that. But
Oh
we're
yeah,
here now.
things happen, man. I'm just glad everything worked
Yeah,
out
for
and
sure.
finally able to do this. So,
Yeah, most definitely. Thanks for coming on.
glad to be here, man. Definitely, thank you.
For sure.
Nice
And we got
see
Oyster in
Mike
the
from
chat
you.
claiming first. Yep. And we got Vic from Miami Beard Co. What's up? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we'll give another minute as people are trickling in. But starting off with the good old question: what's in beard tonight, everybody? See what the chat
Let's
says,
hear
and then if you want to share what you're rocking, let us know.
Yeah, man. I'm using the coming soon scent Valor
Nice. There you
we'll
go.
talk about. So, I always feel obligated
Oh yeah.
to try it out a few times before it goes live, so to speak. So that's what I'm rocking
Yeah.
tonight.
There you go. That's awesome. I'm rocking Southern Hospitality.
So,
Just the oil and beard. It's
nice.
really good scent. Yeah. Let's see what else we
I
got.
love the peaches in that, dude. I just love it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Rodney Epson, what's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up, Rodney?
What's up, Vic? Rodney said Vendetta. Nice.
Nice.
True North Beard Co. Green Tea. Nice. What's up, Kurt? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so kind of let's start off with why don't you tell us like how long have you been growing a beard? Like what got you into that? Like what's your been your experience with like different beard products and all that sort of stuff?
Well, I've been doing pretty much rocking a beard for 20 years. Usually been short. It's been like a 5 o'clock shadow for a long time. Did that for a long time at work. And then I think like 6 or 7 years ago, just started growing out a little bit longer. But because of where I work and I have to wear a collared shirt a lot, when it starts growing too long, it drives me nuts. So this is probably the longest it usually gets for me until I retire. Then I'm going to grow that puppy out as long as I can.
There you go.
But yeah, doing that for a while and kind of like a lot of other people do, just got into the beard companies, getting tons of different beard oils, butters, checking out everything. And that's kind of where I started, just like any other consumer. And through the time, just really finding what I liked, what I didn't like, what kind of textures, viscosity, all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, I don't know if you heard my story before, but I was an avid softball player in my free time, recreational, of course. But due to injuries, I had to kind of hang up my cleats. And last year, my wife was like, "You need to find something to do." So with all my knowledge in the beard game, dude, I was like, all right, let me just try to whip up some stuff. And my goal, honestly, was just to do some local craft fairs. It was like a bucket list. Like I wanted to sell some stuff and I started making beard oils and all that, but everyone started loving it. My wife's like, Kim said, dude, start selling it online. So that's really started happening. And Memorial Day of this year kind of just ramped it up.
Nice. That's awesome. Camp Crystal and the Halloween Spirit. Nice. There you go. That's awesome. We're just going back to the first beard. Softball's lost his Beardo's gain. Yeah, for sure. Right. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. With the EDC Beard Co, why'd you choose that theme? Like, what was the kind of the process of like coming up with the branding and the logo and the vibe and the sense and all that sort of thing?
Yeah, man. The EDC thing is something I've always rolled with, concealed carry and some other items, things to be always prepared with if S hits the fan, so to speak. And at all times, but also it's not just weapons. I mean, it could be your watch, an iPad, a lip chapstick, phone. I mean, there's a lot of things that EDC everyday carry really represents. So that's when it clicked with me that could be something everyone could resonate with. Like, what's your everyday carry? Well, could be just your wallet, a knife, or your iPhone, and that's still something to have and be prepared for. But then I kind of spun it and said, I always want beard oil I want to be ready at all times if I need to put some beard oil in. So I was like, hey, there we go. I was like, my everyday carry is going to be a beard oil that I have prepared and ready. And that's kind of what transformed the sample case that came with a tin. And that kind of spun out from EDC. A lot of people have those for other items, but it kind of fit. I can get 5 samples in that thing. It was just a win-win, dude. I just loved it.
Yeah.
And then for the scents, it's really just, I didn't want to get anything too bland, but I think any beard company, you kind of grow as you go and you kind of learn, expand a little bit more, see what scents people like, what they don't like, listen to your customers and pick their brain. And I think that's important too, and kind of my day job is human resources and dealing with people. So one of my benefits is listening to what people say and, and want to relate to them and everything else. So, I love to pick their brains. And speaking of which, for the winter time, you may have seen a couple posts about it. I found like six people that I've either worked with or great customers or both, and pick their brains for picking a scent or two of my winter lineup. So I worked with them, gave them some samples, and then all of them scored what they thought was a good scent or bad scent. And based on those tallies, I'll be proud to announce that at least one or two of the scents for my winter lineup is going to be, in a way, chosen by the bearded community to a point.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool. Something different,
Yeah,
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, very cool. And then if you guys in the chat want to check out EDC Beard Co, if you haven't already, I have their website linked down below. There's also code Jordan15 to save 50% as well. Check out my unboxing as well if you haven't. I'm going to be doing a review here pretty soon. I have it all prepped. I just have to sit down and film it, which I'm hoping to do in the next couple days. Would you recommend? Yeah, 100% I would. Yeah, I've really been enjoying this stuff. All the scents of really long lasting, really good feeling beard. I'm going to be doing a whole review explaining it more, but yeah, definitely recommend EDC Beard Co for sure.
Yeah, when I was getting ready to launch my company, I did a lot of research on, what could I do that someone else hasn't done, so it's not just generic. And something that stood out was I was watching a DNC do one of his videos about a different company, and he raved about barrage oil. And I made note of that, and I realized there really isn't hardly anyone else who's using it. So
I'd never heard of it before I started prepping for my unboxing of your stuff.
Yeah. So I made note of that, and then I made note of what I liked in my beard, and came up with five oils that I really love, and made that blend, and it's been a hit. I mean, everyone loves it because it, all beard oils moisturize your skin and relieve itch and all that, but the barrage oil and the blend I have makes the beard hairs ridiculously soft. It really stands out. It makes a big difference for sure. Yeah.
Yep. This is a great feel beard. The bonus is the scents are great. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Most definitely.
Yeah. And I try to,
it's funny when, so yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, when it comes to the scents, I try to do something a little bit different or add a little twist to it. Like the Southern Hospitality, I love the peach scent on it, but I threw some tobacco in there too for the afterwards. So the peach scent will fade after time, but the tobacco will still linger, which is what I like, just something different.
Yeah. It's with Southern Hospitality, like when I saw the peach was in it, I was like a little bit hesitant because I had a bad experience with the only other peach scent that I've tried. But definitely a banger. I really do like this one, but kind of spoiling a little bit of my review, but whatever. It is what it is.
Sorry.
Trailhead's definitely my favorite scent that I got for sure. It's
awesome.
I always love those sort of like woodsy type scents.
Yeah.
So good. It's funny. The first time I wore this, my dad could smell me walking up the stairs, and he's like, "Oh, you smell like Christmas." It's pretty funny. Yeah. But
yeah. I love the Trailhead, man. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm delighted that you had the opportunity to get some of those and try them out. And love the feedback and from you, and also customers and friends. And I try to listen to what everyone says, and because one thing I've learned from the get-go is I don't want to make something that I like. I need to make something that everyone else likes. So that's part of the game. But honestly, it's been a win-win because I like everything I put out so far.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then for already said bars. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. In case you guys haven't seen them, I'll pull up the scent profiles here for a second. And like I said, the website is linked down below as well. But lots of really unique scents. You got Canadian Barrow, which I have, which is awesome. Great scent for the fall and winter.
Yeah.
And you got Fig and Awesome, which I also have a sample of. Really good scent, very sweet, but like very unique.
Yeah.
Combination of ripe figs, bergamot, fresh peaches, vanilla musk, candied rum, and dark amber. Really, really good one. Yeah, Himalayas, Southern Hospitality, lots of different ones. But yeah, there's always definitely always new stuff coming out. Actually, and speaking of new stuff coming out, why don't you tell us about Valor a little bit more?
Oh yeah. So I've posted a couple things about it, but ultimately, I wanted to. Me and Kim, who's a Navy vet, we always love supporting local and also veterans. So we wanted to do something for Veterans Day. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to do something for the month and do a just a month only from November 1st to November 30th, 1 month only, in honor of Veterans Day. We came up with Valor, which, let's see if I can hold up, see if you can see that.
Oh yeah, there you go. Nice.
There we go.
Yeah, nice.
So Valor is a unique blend, something different. The scent profile is citron zest, so it's that lemon lime type style, just a little bit. Black pepper, patchouli, gunpowder, black musk, and oak moss. Some people get adverse about gunpowder a little bit if it's too strong, but mine's just in there a little bit. It's not overpowering. I think it's enough in there. But the people that have tested it all say the same thing: is out of bottle, it smells pretty good. But dude, once you put it in your beard and the other scents come out, everyone loves it. They say it's a big hit. So going to be putting out a couple other ads in the next week or two for November 1st when it goes on sale for the month of November.
Yep, that's awesome.
And also, on the website, I mentioned it about GovX. So if you're a military vet or current and active duty, you can get 20% off using GovX for that discount. So definitely use that. But if not, Jordan 15 will get you the 15, which is the main thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scent profile too sounds super unique. Definitely. Definitely sounds interesting for sure. Kind of switching gears a little bit, but still staying on theme, sort of. What sort of stuff is in your EDC? Like what kind of wallet do you carry, or what kind of phone? Like, just kind of take us through, like, what kind of stuff you carry with you on a regular basis.
I would say standard, pretty common given the fact that I work for a local government. I can't really carry anything at work. So to speak. But when I can, I carry a knife. Sometimes have a watch on. Always have my phone with me. Have chapstick. Sometimes I have a lighter, depending on what the scenario is. If not on me, I have it in the car just so I have opportunity of stuff. Standard wallet. That's pretty much it for right now. Cool. But it's the opportunity to have a lot of different things is the goal, and just a travel tin with some other items in it. And I have the mini bug out bag. It kind of represents something else, which is, we have a bag prepared if something happened to bail and have stuff in it. So we have that available, and that kind of inspired the mini bug out bag concept, that it looks the same, but it's a mini version of it that can fit some great things like, there it is, like beard items. So but cool. In all honesty, it has 2 carabiners on the back. You can clip on anything else. And it's just a great little carry-on. A couple of people use it to just carry their wallet and phone and everything when they're going to the gym. It looks a little bit cooler than normal little bag or bag with their stuff in it. Excuse me. So, and they're affordable, and it's not too expensive. Just something that it's actually made very well. There's actually several pockets in it. Cool. It's a mini version of a true backpack. I mean, I have cool that too. They're really cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to grab one of those in the next little bit, because they're super cool.
Yeah, they're great. It was just, those are the other things I'm trying to think outside the box. Things that kind of keep the theme of EDC, but it's also something you can utilize for both beard and, if not, just anything else you want to carry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Yeah, super cool.
Nice.
Yeah, very, very cool. But yeah, with my EDC stuff, obviously I have my phone. I mean, so typically I set it on the Bearded Respect recently, but when I'm at work, I carry two phones. So I have an iPhone and a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. So they both have a SIM card. I primarily use the iPhone, but Samsung as well. And then I never leave the house without at least one pair of earbuds. Typically it's my AirPods Pro in this case, or one of my other cases. And then sometimes this cool little multi-tool that I got from Bass Pro. A bunch of different stuff on it. It's got a little case.
Yeah, I have a mini Leatherman that I carry too. It's actually one that collapses for a keychain, which is really neat too. So,
oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, they have so many options out there nowadays, but it's just having the utilities and the items out and available. That's all it's just great to have just in case, dude. That's pretty much it.
Totally.
Yep.
Yeah, and I always typically try to keep a little knife with me in case I need to open a box or whatever. They're always good to have. I also often carry this one. I got this for like $11 with a. It also came with like a little mini flashlight as well that matches it. So that's pretty handy. Yeah, and then I have my keys with bottle opener stuff on this cool lanyard that I got off Amazon.
That's very cool.
It's got this little bottle opener that's made from an actual bullet.
I like that.
Pretty cool. Yeah. And then my wallet's a Browning leather wallet.
Yep.
Really good quality. It wasn't crazy expensive either. I think it was like $40, something like that, $35. So
yeah,
not too shabby.
I come through a struggle between. I love knives. I have a lot.
Same here.
The problem is, I don't know about you, is I can invest in a very expensive knife, $100, $150 or more. There's more expensive ones out there.
Yeah, for sure.
The funny part is, the more expensive the knife is, the less I want to use it because it's too expensive.
Agreed. Yeah, totally.
But if I have a $10 or $15 knife, I'll tear that thing up and I don't worry about it,
Yeah, 100%. Which is why with this one, I have two of the same style because they're like $9 from Cabela's. So like, worst case, if I lose it or something happens to it, I can just grab another one for not that expensive, and it's sharp enough that it does what I need it to do. When I'm at home, I also typically have my iPad Mini around. This is the latest one. It's awesome. Really
they're great to have. I have one too. That was definitely beneficial. And of course, I have this thing.
Super cool.
It's the sound is just, I love it.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, I saw that on the on your website when I was prepping for my review, and I have one that's very similar, different design, but same kind of opening mechanism.
Yeah, and I mean they're designed just like knives out of the front too, so it's just really cool.
In case anybody wants to check it out, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean they are ridiculously high quality. They are heavy. This isn't a cheap item. I mean, it's like a steel blade, steel comb. Yeah, same thing. I mean, that's the thing, is they're really legit. I wish the teeth were a little bit longer. That's part of the problem, is they're just small. So they might be good for a short beard or mustache. But aside from that, it's not going to do much for you, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But this is just a conversation piece, in my opinion. That's about that. So I just think it's very neat.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, everybody carry the same knife for 20 years in the Benchmade. There you go. Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you do get a Benchmade or you get a higher quality knife, it's going to be dependable. It's just, you got to have one on you. I just feel like I'm always comfortable with at least have that with me.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's funny. I've been carrying a knife pretty consistently for the last little while. So and there's times when I've forgotten it, and it's like I realize, I know that it's not with me, and it's
something missing.
Yeah, totally. Then I should carry this guy today. It's got like a bit of a.
I like those styles.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, really, really cool. Super lightweight, but nice and sharp. Yeah,
that's
cool. Mm-hmm. It was like $11 with a flashlight as well, so can't go wrong with that.
I don't know about you, but when you get a bunch of them like that, and like I said, you get some different colors. I start coordinating.
Yeah, totally.
I'm wearing red. I got to make sure the handle of my knife is red, so it goes. The things you do, I'll tell you.
Yeah, totally. Well, it's funny. I just recently shot a video, like another like EDC like themed video, with and everything in it is either red or black.
There you go.
Which you can you've kind of seen already hints of it, but with the AirPods, my iPad, for both my phones, I have red cases.
Your background, your channel right now.
That's right. Yep. Red charging cables that I keep with me, and I gotta edit that. And
you know, it's been my theme that I followed with from the get go, and you know, that's again something different, makes me stand out a little differently. I know a couple times I've mentioned it, but the reason I got the blue and the white, which is a funny, I don't want to say a funny story, but it's kind of unique, is I'm a huge Indianapolis Colts fan. So
nice.
I was like, oh, I can do blue and white. That's a good excuse. So
so that's
kind of how I roll that. And, you know, but some other people mentioned it too. The blue bottles and stuff stand out on your display, you know?
Yep. Especially with the white tops too, like even more so.
Yeah, I definitely like it. It just turned out really good. So I'm continuing that. So like even my jars that I'll be coming out with soon are going to be, So this is what I'm working with. It's just a matter of time, just getting these out. Probably won't get these out until the New Year's. But yeah, so even though I like the tins, I wanted to get the jars eventually. It's just timing to make sure I had the right items in supply. But I want to keep the theme going, you know?
Yeah, it's a clean look. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
They said I'm going to go Tech Rock, carry that along as my OT. Oh, nice. Cool.
There you go.
Very cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I love all that EDC stuff and like seeing like what other people carry, and it's cool too because there's always like room for like doing like themed EDCs and like adding stuff and changing stuff out and like how you set it up and like what backpack you use and like there's never ending possibilities.
Yeah, and it really sometimes, even though you always want to be prepared, it depends on what the event is, where you're going.
Yep.
You know, like for me, I can't, like I said, I can't take some stuff where I work at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weekends, it's a different story. So
100%.
Even though I always want to be prepared, I always try to keep a head on the swivel and know what's around me at all times, all the fun stuff we all have to deal with. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I wish Canada was less silly about their carry laws for certain stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully someday.
Let's hope so. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we make the best of it. You know, that's all we can do. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, kind of switching gears a little bit again. Obviously, we were talking about this yesterday, but with what'd you think of SmackDown last night?
You know, the funny part is I didn't even get to watch it.
Oh shoot!
I watched some of the highlights, usually based on my work schedule and what's going on. I haven't actually watched a full show in a while, but I usually catch like a condensed recap or the top 10 or something of that sort. So I mean, it was pretty entertaining. I mean, they're definitely hyping up the crown jewel and what's coming out, and that kind of stuff's kind of fun. It keeps it entertaining on things. So
yeah, totally.
Yeah, no. What is it? Rey Mysterio,
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. I get him and Jake Paul always mixed up for some reason. But I'll give him Logan Paul, man. He's been entertaining. He's a lot better than I thought he would be. So, some people are just athletes and they got it. So I'll give him that.
Yep, totally.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, it was a good show for sure. I watched most of it. I didn't catch the last match with Charlotte Flair and Io Sky. Because like I was getting ready for bed and I was like, Charlotte's gonna win. There's no point, but she didn't win, thankfully.
Yeah, and they let her take a loss now because they'll set up more later. Pretty much like always.
Yeah, because I know Bianca Belair showed up like at the end of the match, and so I assume they're gonna do a triple threat with those three, or maybe fatal four-way with Bayley as well. And then she'll win then, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, it's because like they want her to get to 16, and it's like it's gonna happen at some point. Like,
yeah, it's just a matter of time, no matter what.
Yeah.
You gotta tell your story, dude. I thought it was crazy. You said it was like a big deal, but I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. So I shared a post on my Instagram and my story yesterday with the the post from WWE. I'll pull up the post as well. That they posted about LA Knight versus Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. And LA Knight actually saw my my story, which is pretty cool. I think that's the like I said to you, I think second or third time that's happened. But he's been really good with like I find he's really good with like engaging with his audience and like sharing stuff, like when people buy his merch and like post about it. But
that's pretty cool. Well, it's smart. I mean, it keeps people engaged with him. So I mean, it's a good strategy.
Yeah, it was this post.
There it is.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I would love for him to win because people would go crazy, but realistically, it's not gonna happen. Unfortunately, at least not yet. Like
that's a WrestleMania loss. Roman Reigns won't lose till it's a WrestleMania. That's just
unfortunately. But like, I would love to see. Like I hope that it's not a clean loss because if he doesn't lose clean, then he can keep his momentum going and he doesn't like slow down or any of that sort of thing. So if they like, there'll definitely be some interference most likely. But if it's like a DQ or like he like passes out from the guillotine or like something like that like still like makes him look good. That's what I hope they do.
That's what they'll probably do. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yep. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense for sure. But yeah, Crown Jewel is looking to be a pretty stacked up show so far.
Is that in November? Is that right?
Yep, November 4th.
Yeah, they got a couple more weeks to hype some more stuff up like usual. So
yeah, totally.
Yeah, they definitely will.
yeah, and it's wild too because like already they're like they got Roman Reigns, LA Knight. They got a fatal 5-way with Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax and a bunch of others. That's going to be awesome. And then Logan Paul, Rey Mysterio. That's obviously going to be a banger. Like
that'll be fun. I'm going to kick out of that one.
Yeah, like obviously a lot of people don't like Logan Paul, but like I enjoy his podcast and his videos are fun. So like, but also the fact that he gets so much heat with like in WWE with the crowd, like the reaction that he would get would be hilarious to watch.
And he eats it up, but that's what he's there for, you know. So
yeah, it's and it makes sense because they have the story built up because like obviously they faced before and Logan Paul said like one of the reasons why he re-signed with WWE earlier this year was so that he could get a title under the under his belt. Yeah, Kurt, that's
what is it?
It's a goat from my buddy's stream. He one of his viewers has a pet goat and he made it into an emote for a stream. Yeah, and then Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Raquel Rodriguez. That's I don't know who's gonna win that. I feel like Rhea Ripley's gonna retain somehow, but like that's because like she doesn't and that's why I like those triple threat, fatal 4-way, fatal 5-way matches because the champion doesn't even have to be involved in the finish to
that's
lose
why
the title. Yeah. And it's no disqualification, so other people can get involved too. And it's
they will.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And then Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, that's obviously going to be awesome. Definitely looking forward to that one. But I haven't been in the loop with wrestling since George Animal tried to steal Elizabeth from Macho Man. There you go.
I love it.
That's a long time ago. That's been a minute. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Ricks? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, that was in like 80 something, I want to say, or like, yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, it's still entertaining, man. That's pretty much all I get a kick out of it. That's all it is, but I love it. You know, it's a good distraction on some of the crazy things we deal with in the regular world. And
yeah, totally.
between that and football, I'm pretty happy. So
yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, Cheese? Who's coming in?
yeah, and then like we talked about, coming right around the corner, we got the holidays kicking in. So I'm just looking forward to that kind of stuff too, dude. It's just it's crazy to think November's right around the corner. It's crazy.
11 days away. It's crazy. Yeah. Already, like,
yeah, and I know we talked about it before, but for beard companies, like I was telling you, it's like, dude, I'm already finishing my Christmas scents to get to figure out stuff. I'm like, it's not even November yet. What am I doing? But that's what we got to do,
Yeah, totally. Well, it's funny, even with like I've seen different reviewers like already posting their like top scents of the year video, like, and I was saying to somebody recently, I was saying to Rose recently, like, that was like in 2020 and 2021, that was not a thing that people really did. Like, typically it was, they waited till like late November, December. But now it's like mid-October and they're coming out. I've
5.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for it. It's good dialogue, but it's hard when a lot of people are saving some stuff until November, December. So it can really alter some things too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Kurt, you can't sub on Twitch because I'm not a affiliate with Twitch or whatever, because I haven't streamed enough for that.
Rodney maybe at some point. Rodney is 6-0 in his fantasy league. Man, what?
Man, that's crazy.
Well, who's your quarterback? That's what I want to know. Who's carrying your team? That's crazy.
Scent of the year video should come out in January. Yeah, agreed. Or like at least like the second half of December. Like October's too early. Like,
yeah, I agree. And usually Jalen Hurts. Nice, Rodney.
There you go.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. Right now, the video should be fall scents, Black Friday scents, and then Christmas scents, and then at the end of December in January, that should be the end of the year stuff.
Totally.
Yeah,
like the last 2 years in a row, I've done a live stream because like I thought about doing a video in 2021 with like my top scents, but I figured a live stream is easier to set up than doing a video and like prepping it and editing it and doing a thumbnail and all that sort of stuff. So I do it live because then not only is it quicker, like I said, it's also just because you can get the engagement from the chat and you can have guests on and talk about their favorite scents and geez, I'm good. Just been working and doing content and the usual. Ronnie beat me 144, 116, I think, something like that. That's crazy.
I don't even think Hurts has been that good this year. I mean, or not as good as he was last year anyways, but that's good. It's either Rodney's doing great or Mike has a horrible team.
Yeah, one of the two for sure.
Or both. We don't know, but
yeah.
Nah, that's funny.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I did fantasy football once, like years ago, and I don't watch football enough to like do that, and also just like with doing content and working full time, and I only have so much time for stuff, and like, but I know lots of people are big on the fantasy football stuff.
It's funny about when you say about time though, man. It's like before I started doing the beard stuff, I had a lot more free time, even though I was playing softball a couple nights a week. I was a gamer and I'd be playing, old school Destiny all the time and having fun with that. And that was a lot of my free time between that and softball. But, since Memorial Day, it's almost virtually stopped. I mean, this has taken a lot of my free time. But the key thing about it is I'm having fun.
Yeah,
I'm loving this. That's the big thing about this whole thing is I'm going to keep on doing this until I'm not having fun anymore. And I don't see that
there you go.
anytime soon.
Yep. That's awesome.
The hard part is just getting everything set up. Just, new business costs are a pain in the butt, but I'm at that point now that I can just, like I was telling you, I can just work on making different scents for the seasons and having fun with that. Now it's definitely a fun time. So
yeah, totally. Yeah. A few years ago, like late 2020, I bought some like ingredients just off Amazon and just like messed around with like making some beard oil. Like, and it's, if I had like a ton of different scent profiles and like I'd be doing that all day. Like it's so fun coming up with scents and figuring out what works together and what doesn't and all that sort of thing.
And like I was saying earlier, though, Christmas and winter, dude. It's my time of year, so I literally am struggling not to create scents. It's to not post too many of them.
Yeah, totally.
I'm like, dude, I got like 6 or 7 great scents for the holidays. Do I want to actually post and sell all 7 of these and then put pressure on me? And it would be easy. Sure, just get rid of one. But I don't know which one.
Yeah, totally.
You know, so it's a struggle, but for me, it's a good problem to have. I like it, trying to will it down and figure it out, and it's been a blast, dude. I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
better to have too many scents than be like struggling to come up with any.
Yeah, and Rodney was one of the gentlemen that I've worked with. I picked the brains of a couple of people I've gotten to know that have bought some of my items, but also a couple of people that have helped me from the very beginning. So I'm always appreciative and loyal to people that have really helped me get started. And I'm still just a little 2-person working in my office at the house company, but I really appreciate their time. So I reached out to some of them and they get them involved on helping pick a scent or 2 from my list. So the problem with that is they pick some good ones. And now I'm like, I don't know if I can not list this one or not. So we'll see how many I end up doing for the wintertime, dude. I'm not really sure, but it's going to keep me busy if I get them all out there. But
oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely can't wait for that. That's going to be very exciting for sure. Like I said earlier, I love Christmas scents, so I definitely, and like last year I didn't try as many as I wanted to. Oh, there you go. Nice. Got it locked and loaded. Actually, I haven't posted it yet, but let's see if I can grab it here. But I did a Christmas version of my logo that I'm going to start using in November. Let me just grab that here. Just gonna airdrop it.
Here's my holiday sticker.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to be putting those in for the holidays.
That's so cool.
Thought I'd shake it up a little bit. Any excuse, man. Told you.
Yeah, totally. Plus, my daughter's becoming an EDC fan. She used it in the ends of her hair. Nice. That's awesome.
There we go.
There it is. Yeah. Good old autofocus.
Yeah, right.
Sweet sticker. Yeah, super cool.
Appreciate it.
There's my logo. Airdrop that.
Yeah, Rodney, a lot of wives and friends and daughters are using it for the same thing. They love the oil in their hair. Actually, for just on your arms, your elbows, it's great for that kind of stuff. And I don't know, I've mentioned it a couple times, but the other thing I'm trying to release for the wintertime is they're going to be body butters. I'm going to be bringing out.
Oh, nice.
So, yep. So they're going to be whipped body butters. So the trick with that is it can only be the wintertime because whipped butters melt very easily. So probably
yes, they do.
End of November for a few months, I'm going to have whipped body butters for the ladies to use.
Yep.
And the ones I've used it so far, they're loving it, using the same oils I'm doing along with cocoa butter and shea butter and all that stuff. So
awesome.
Yeah, I always got some stuff on the works. You know how it is.
Oh yeah, for sure. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
There's my my Christmas edition logo.
Oh, I like it. I like the background. You see the candy canes and stuff. Very cool.
Yep. Yeah. Just I might still tweak it a little bit. I might adjust the green and like behind the phone, but that's roughly what it's gonna look like. But yeah, I've done that the last couple of years. Just created like a temporary like Christmas themed version of my my logo for
that's awesome.
Any Christmas videos that I do.
As soon as the weather gets cooler, I'm a fall and winter guy. I'm born in Canada. It's in my blood, dude. I love the cold.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. I don't love the cold, but like I like the fall, but then when I like snow for Christmas, like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then if it all melted away, I'd be totally happy. But although it does make for nice photos for sure.
It definitely does. And as long as it's short term, like you said, I'm all for it.
Yep.
It definitely puts me in a better mood, better mindset. The heat and the humidity just beats me down, man. I can't.
It's horrible.
I hate it.
Yeah, like you don't want to do anything except stay inside.
Yeah, exactly. In the AC the whole time.
Yeah.
You know?
Like there was like
Virginia.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, and like last week or the week before, I think it was 2 weeks ago, in like where I am, we it got like super hot, and on my 2 days off from work, like I just stayed in the basement for those 2 days because it was like, and then like the week before it was also pretty hot, and I went for a walk and I was sweating within 5 minutes of being outside. Like it just awful. Like yeah, I take the fall over the fall or winter over the summer any day. Hey, what's up, Johnny?
Hey, Johnny, what's up, man?
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, the fall all the way. If I had to pick one season.
Yeah, my wife used to be a lot of the ladies. Oh, I want the beach and I want the heat and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Man, the older we get in general, she's like, screw that. I want the cool, the cold, and the mountains. You know, she's shifted from one to the other. So I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Johnny, man. I just placed an order with you.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Through Rose and also through his posts and stuff. And I always love, supporting other companies and stuff. I always believe that whole collaborate. It's not competing, it's collaboration and working together. It's stupid to think people are competing like that. That's just not how I roll. And I'm excited for, Johnny and his group and his company. I mean, and I put an order in. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's fun to hear and see what other people's scents and makeups are. And, I'm looking forward to he has a new butter size. I'm looking forward to checking out.
Yeah.
It's exciting. And, and for him, it's great. So I'm, want to support him and really root for him as well. So it's good to see him succeed. And, he's been around a while too. So, that's me, Johnny. Put the order in about 45 minutes ago, I think, or something like that.
There you go. What'd you get?
Off the top of my head, I don't remember the names. I tried a different oil, a different butter. I usually like the fruit sweetie scents. And I didn't want to get a matching pair just because I wanted to try a couple of his scents. So I was like, man, I'm going to try these. These sound really good. I think one's like kickflip or something like that. Nice. Do a kickflip. Yeah. And then the other one, I can't remember what the other one is too. But those type of scents are all what I like. I like the sweet scents, have some of the fruit or the vanilla and all that kind of stuff. So there you go.
Nice. There you go. Cool.
Always count on you, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But always,
that's awesome.
Wanted to try him out. It was a great opportunity. And like a lot of people, payday came yesterday. So it kind of helped out too, because
totally.
A lot of us always do, paycheck to paycheck. So even me, I mean, part of this is to help me with some supplemental income to pay off bills and all that kind of stuff. And, but part of it, like I've mentioned before, I'm having fun. I love doing this. And as long as you can keep a passion and enjoy what you're doing, man, it is work. Trust me. There's some long nights, but it's fun,
there you go. Nice.
Yeah,
Johnny, there's a code on the screen there if you want to. Feel free to use that.
Yeah, have at it, dude. And no obligation, but I always appreciate it, of course. That definitely do.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just ordered from because I was talking to Johnny yesterday about his upcoming Christmas scent. So I grabbed a couple oils. I grabbed Do a Kickflip and then Dragon Slayer. That one's Dragon's Blood, Tobacco Leaf, Golden Amber, Fresh Cut Cedarwood, and then Blackberry, which sounds killer.
Definitely. Love the art too.
Awesome. Yeah. But it's and then he's gonna put the oil and the 1 ounce butter of his Christmas scent in with my order. So I'm gonna do that unboxing when that comes in. Hopefully next week. Typically, even to me, his stuff ships pretty quickly. Because he's in New York, which is not super far from where I am, thankfully. So I'm definitely excited for that. I got his Christmas scent in 2020 and then in 2021 as well. So 2 years in a row, and I'm definitely excited for like this new one, like he's adjusted the profile from the last couple of years, so I'm excited to check that out.
Nah, appreciate it, Johnny, man. I really do appreciate the support. Definitely do. Hoping the Santa State of Mind turns out good.
Yeah.
Love the artwork, dude. Kudos on that. Looking forward to that, and hopefully, it's a big success for you for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And that was awesome.
Yeah. It's funny with Johnny, like us connecting was kind of like just like a sheer like right time, right place, because one of my homies started doing like we'd met through when we were ambassadors with another company, and he did one review. It's a little different, so I want to keep it class because everyone listening. Yeah, that's awesome. But he did like he started doing YouTube reviews, and he did one review, and it happened to be on Five Boroughs, well, Beard Brothers at the time. And then obviously Johnny was reposting it and sharing it, and I was reacting to his stories, and we were going back and forth, and then that's how we got connected. And then he's been on my podcast a bunch of times and live streams, and I've done multiple unboxings and a review. And
nice.
Yeah, I've been rocking with Johnny since I think I ordered his Christmas scent in like November of 2020. Yeah. So it's cool to see like as John. Actually, I'll grab his one of his older bottles and give me a sec.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I appreciate it, Johnny. Yeah, I like the blue bottles. It's a different take on some things, just to help stand out a little bit. I know you know how that works, and hat and everything else. I don't know if you caught it, but mainly because I'm a Indianapolis Colts fan, it led me to the colors, dude. So I've stuck with it, and I enjoy it, and it helps differentiate a little bit. Just something I love. So, look at Jordan; he's bringing everything out. You bringing everything out. I like it.
Yeah. I wanted to compare. So this is the hell yeah. Yes, that's the original Christmas scent, Jack Frost with the
snowflake. Like it
with the classic label.
Yeah, dude, like it.
I wonder if it still has any scent to it, because this is almost 3 years old at this point. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you can still smell it.
Like it.
Yeah, it helps because my where I keep all my beard products, like I'm in the basement, so it's it definitely helps with the longevity of different products. That's the beard balm.
Yeah, I like the logo for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, still got a little bit of scent. It's not quite as punchy as it used to be, and then that's the second time, 2021, with the red bottle with the new and improved labels. This one, I love this scent because it's like a very, very woodsy, but I have to get a flag with the logo. The flag looks awesome. But yeah, totally. Yeah, Johnny, you should definitely do that.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Yeah, that still has plenty of scent behind it, but
yeah,
this one.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, this one, like very woodsy, but punch you right in the face. It's very strong.
That's awesome. Yeah, I got the flag. I actually got two of them. The reason I have them actually is like I was telling you before, Jordan. The main goal that started all this was to do a craft show. Yep. So part of that is I got a tent in the garage, which I haven't even opened yet. And I got all this other stuff for displays. I got 2 flags. So I was like, I got to do something with these flags. So I put one up here. So it's a checklist. I'm still going to do a couple craft shows, but things ramped up a lot quicker than I expected. And that's a good thing. People were gravitating towards my stuff. I didn't expect it to go as fast, but it's a good problem. But totally. It eliminated some of the time I had to prepare for a craft show, because that takes a lot of time to make a lot for a show on a weekend. And just a one-person team, and pretty much, and my wife is the sniffer. She's the one that helps with the scent profiles and stuff.
Nice.
So in the meantime, I've just put that up there, and I'm just going through the season, and maybe next year is really when I'm going to try to do a local couple craft shows, try that out, check that off my bucket list, see how it goes. I talked to Corey from Weatherbeard about it a lot, and he's kind of the one to help me out on some of the tips and suggestions about the craft show idea. And being in Northern Virginia, there's a lot of opportunity to go to a couple of these and not have to drive too far.
Nice.
So yeah, gonna try to get through the holidays, get through Black Friday, get through Christmas, New Year's, and then next year that's step number 2 is to start getting this stuff on display for craft shows and all that. Yep. See, there you go.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah. For me, which is kind of ironic that we're doing beard oils and scents. I have a below average sense of smell. I don't smell that great. There's some things like mint and woodsy. I can nail it, but some of these other scents I'm not as good. But Kim, she can nail this stuff phenomenally, and she'll smell me from down the hall, and she goes, "You're wearing Go." And I'm like, "Damn, how can you do that?"
Nice.
So it's a good thing, Of course, that means I can't, have a couple and do anything else.
Yeah. There you go.
but yeah, so that's pretty much how it is, man. She's the one that came up with the Valor title. Nice. So I mean, that turned out good. I picked her brain on. Let's see if I can get it together. There we go.
There it is. Nice.
So yeah, so I asked her. I was like, "What do you think for a name?" She 2 seconds. Valor. I was like, "There you go." Yep. So yeah, she comes up with some creative ideas, suggestions, and stuff. But a lot probably like Johnny. It's kind of a one-man show for the most part on getting a lot of stuff done, produced, and everything else. But part of it, and part of it is just having the fun of doing this and. Gotta probably like you, Jordan, on your graphics and stuff. The more I get involved with the program and the graphics and labels and all that kind of, it's enjoyable, dude. I have fun with it.
Totally. Yeah. No, I love, especially like with my like beard content. It's pretty standard format, but like with some of my like reaction videos, like I've done like I get pretty creative with those. Like see if I can find one of my favorite ones that I've done. Yeah, but with is that it there? No, it's not that one.
Heck yeah, Johnny. I totally feel it, man. It's very humbling when you hear from people that support you and they say they really like what you made. It feels, definitely feels good to know that you really did this, and it's from you and they're satisfied. Dude, just keeps you going, and I know you understand that for sure. But yeah, it's your baby. Like you said, it's like a child. It's your baby. You take care of it. Protective over it too,
Yeah. There it is. Cool. This one that I did for a reaction video a little while ago. Let me go exit full screen and see if that works. See if that works.
Was it like a thumbnail for it, or was it part of?
Yeah, I was just trying to grab it. It's just not popping up for some reason right now.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't seem to want to work right now for some reason, but yeah, I love like coming up with different thumbnails and like messing around with the like the setup of them. And Sim will be 3 years for me. Never thought that's crazy. 3 years. Yeah.
That's awesome. Kudos to you, man. Especially going through the name change, which I know it must have been a pain in the butt, but came out on top. Love how it turned out and everything. So you got this. You'll keep on going. I know that. That's awesome.
Yeah. 3 years. That's wild.
Hopefully I'll be tagging along and doing this for a few years for sure too.
Yeah.
Definitely having fun with it. So.
Yeah, so December's 3 years for 5 Boroughs. So so I got connected with him like shortly after he got started. That's really cool. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice like seeing different companies like get going and like continue to improve and like build up their labels and like get their content going like well and coming up with like nice videos and photos and cool scents, and it's cool. I definitely enjoy that about reviewing stuff. Just like seeing all the different companies and what they come up with and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and I just started in Memorial Day, so it hasn't even been a full year yet. But
Yeah.
I'm still in that rookie or new scenario. I'm still learning as we go. But we already had a couple newer companies reach out to me
Nice.
for some suggestions, and like, hey, you just start up, and so it's like already humbling that someone's going to ask me, like, you're going to ask me something, like, I feel like I'm still learning as I go, but it just shows there's a reputation, and if you do things right and people start believing in you, and you get a good, you get a good group of people that really support you, they're going to talk about it. And now I got a couple, like I said, a couple of companies have reached out about just thoughts about things and how'd you get this or what'd you do. And, and I tell them, I said, I'm still learning as I go too. And I think you always learn no matter what, even if you've been here probably 3 years. I mean, it's just part of it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, just part of it, but I enjoy it, dude. It's super fun. I'm trying to get more people engaged.
Totally.
No, I hear you. Yeah, I definitely hear you. Appreciate it. And that's part of it is, unfortunately, there's going to be people that try to take advantage. I think that goes anywhere. You just got to keep your guard up, which kind of falls under that EDC thing again. It's
that's right. Totally. Got to be prepared. Yeah, that's right. Head on a swivel for sure.
Always carry something. And if you're not carrying something, you got to keep your hands up and be ready regardless. So part of it, Yeah. Speaking of the EDC, I definitely like that bag you had on that video. So I recommended a couple of people to watch your video about that, because that Cabela's bag is perfect for a small bag to put in the back of your car or just carry. It's a very good video. I like that one.
Thanks. Yeah, I was happy with how it turned out. Actually, I used that video earlier this week when I was visiting my grandparents for a couple of days. I just loaded some stuff into it, and it's nice because it's big enough to like fit a decent amount of stuff, but not be like obnoxiously large if you're just like using it for like a day trip, because like you don't really want to carry like a big backpack if you're just like going to a store or like whatever, like that sort of thing. But it's or even like more relevant to you than me, but like a range bag or that sort of thing. Like just keep all your stuff that you need like in like a little small bag. It's $25 Canadian, so like 20 or 17 or whatever US. So it's like I wasn't like I was in the store and I was just kind of browsing, checking stuff out, and I saw that and I was like, I don't really need another bag, but like it's normally 45 and it was 25, and I was like, I can definitely find a use for that. And then sure enough, I've used it like multiple times already, because it's got lots of pockets and it can fit everything that I need. And I was talking, I'll definitely keep in touch. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace out, Johnny. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, anytime, man. Good chatting with you. Hope we can catch up again down the road for sure.
But that bag is, I think there's somebody else commented on my video about it, like saying they had the same bag. I think it was I want to say it was an owner from a company. I'm just gonna double check that right now while we're talking about it.
Yeah, but with all the pockets it has in it, and the variety, which I know just gives a lot of people choices. But dude, I just love the the how compact it was to get so much in there. It was really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and it was Chris from True North Beard Co. He commented on the video and said he has the same backpack and the same bag in camo.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, it's great. It's a great little bag because like typically I carry like when I'm just like going out for a walk or whatever, I bring just like a little like drawstring bag with that has like molly webbing on the front of it. And keeps my keys and my wallet, my phone, and a phone charger. That's another thing that I forgot to mention earlier with my EDC. I don't leave the house without at least one phone charger. My main one is I showed it in the video, but it's like a rugged like 30,000 milliamp. Like it can charge 6 devices at the same time. Yeah, the big one. Yeah. It's like black and yellow. But it's got a wireless charger. It's got 3 cables built in. It's got a USB port, a USB-C port. It's a sweet charger, and I need to charge it tonight. That reminds me, because I charge it like once a week, and I use it like throughout the week, and then charge it up once it dies. But that takes a while for that to happen because
those things are great though. It's very smart to have. They're really compact. I don't know if the old school, which are still used, are standard jumper cables, but they have these bricks that have the 2 jumper cables.
Yeah, Milka has one. Yeah. Yeah, he was visiting
great
recently. And he was showing that to me. It's like a little portable charger that can also jump your car, which is super cool. And that's something that's great to have on you. Like, and even with like a couple of the bigger portable chargers that I have, they have enough capacity and enough juice to like even charge like a laptop. So if I'm somewhere without an outlet, like, because often, like if I'm like on a plane or like taking the train or whatever, I don't trust like outlets in like a train station or like a airport or whatever, just because like I can't remember where I heard it, but years ago I heard about this little like computer that you can connect into the back of a power outlet, and if people plug stuff into it, you can it like grabs the information from whatever device is plugged into it. And then I saw an article like a few months ago about it, and I was like, oh, I sent it to my mom because I told her about that like a few days before, and so I just always have a portable charger, so I don't have to risk like plugging into an outlet somewhere public.
Right. Yeah, you
never know.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just having it ready just in case, because the one time something happens is when you won't have that, of course. So having that thing charged at all times is just a great move.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And often
here, this is what we got to do.
Yeah.
Let's do our predictions of Crown Jewel.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Yeah,
you got
for sure.
Any chance?
I can grab it. Give me a quick second here. 2023 card.
Thought that'd be kind of fun to do on the way out.
Yeah, 100%.
I didn't realize it was 3 weeks away. For some reason, I thought it was only like a week or so. But you're right; it's definitely November. So, yeah.
And it's crazy too because they have Crown Jewel on November 4th, and then I want to say November 23rd or 24th they have Survivor Series.
Oh, that'd be big too.
That's gonna be big too. Like supposedly, like CM Punk might be coming back.
That's like a rumor, dude. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, which I don't. He doesn't need to. Like WWE doesn't need the headache. Like,
no. He's gonna get like the Impact or something. You watch.
Yeah. Like, but it's interesting too because WWE's been like dropping little hints, like little teases, like Corey Graves would be like, "Oh, this guy's the best in the world," or Shinsuke Nakamura multiple times recently has hit the go to sleep, which is obviously CM Punk's finisher.
Right.
And there was a segment like a couple weeks ago with the Judgment Day, and in the background there was like a set of like gloves that was in the X shape that CM Punk like has in his logo. So it's like they're dropping little hints at which, and nothing WWE does is accidental. Whoa, hey. What's up, Josh?
Josh, man, what's going on, dude?
What's up,
man?
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, it's been a while. Awesome. I haven't seen him pop up in a while. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, I'm gonna have to message Josh and give him some crap. I was like, man, I need to get some content out there. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. I had Josh on my podcast back in mid 2021. It's a good conversation for sure.
He was one of the people that really helped me gravitate to do the business. It really was. Him and a couple others who I would listen to see what I liked. And then from there, kind of gravitated to do what I'm at now. But he's one of the originals, in my opinion.
Yep, for sure. That was a long time ago. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think that was like mid 2021 when Josh was on my podcast. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, with Crown Jewel. So I think let's pull it up here as well, just so people can see it. If my screen share works. Which it's not going to, of course.
It's acting up for you today for some reason. You had it going earlier.
Yeah, it was. It was working before, but now it doesn't want to for some reason. What's up, Toke? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's not working right now, but yeah. So we got Roman Reigns versus LA Knight for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Who's coming out on top for that one? What do you think?
Yeah, it's Roman. Like I said, he's not losing until WrestleMania. There's no way. He'll have someone else pop up to help him, just like, who was the last time? Oh, when Cody Rhodes was out there and they had Solo come out for the first time. It's going to be something like that where someone they don't think about.
So Solo came out during Clash of the Castle against Drew McIntyre, and then WrestleMania was Jimmy and Jey Uso. They showed up, and what's the best beard care product you've tried? So the best,
product brand or product like oil, butter, or balm.
Yeah, like yeah. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, for me, beard product is oil because that's just a go-to for everything. You know, but if it's brand, that's a different discussion for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Need some new oil butter. So picking the best is for sure not the. That's true, Josh. That's true. You are correct on that. But yeah, obviously EDC Beard Co is a great one that I've been testing recently. Five Boroughs Grooming, they're great too. Woolly Wizard Beard Co, he's great. Yeah,
but EDC
True North. There you go. That's right. Yep.
EDC with a 50% discount. There you go.
Yep. Trying to think what others. Jay's Beard Essentials is great. Barbudo Beard Co. They're great. There's Rose.
You just missed Johnny. He was on here for a while.
Yeah. He popped in for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard good things about 8-Bit.
Yeah, Sean's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
his new lineup is pretty cool. I think classic something. It was a cool idea. He's bringing out some new stuff. Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. But yeah, Toke, that's a few companies that I'd recommend. Great guy. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Sean's cool.
Most definitely. Yeah. But yeah, Toke, that's a few companies that I recommend. There's so many good ones. Check out my Instagram or even check out my YouTube channel. I've done lots of different videos on a bunch of different companies. I
would recommend.
There's lots for sure.
Small batch is the way to go, man. They're going to give
100%
orders. I think that's an automatic. I've learned that through my years too. I think a lot of people started with a bigger company. And there's nothing wrong with them, but like not to brag, but I use my beard oil, and then one day I was like, man, I have this old beard oil from a big company. I'm not going to drop their name, but the smell was good. Yeah, it was good. So I'm like, all right, let me try that, dude. I put that in, and I never thought I would be able to realize the difference that certain oil blends can make. And I was just like, wow, I hate to say it, I put it in the trash. I was like, this oil blend just won't work, but you start realizing the different blends work for different beards too.
Totally.
Thanks for stopping in, Josh. Man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, Josh, for sure. Thanks for, nice to see you. But yeah, I remember, I was going to say, yeah, there was a British company that I tried. We talked about them on the Beard Respect recently, and Midas Beard Co. I'm pretty sure it was the ratio of vitamin E oil. It was way too high, and it just immediately dried out my beard. Like,
wow,
just awful. Like, it was ugh. And then they wanted me to not like go fully in depth on the review, which like made it even worse. Like, it's like at least like I always appreciate when companies can take feedback. So like when they don't, it's like I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely good to take all the feedback.
Dude. Yeah,
yep.
Constructive feedback's important. I mean, good or bad. If you're getting it from a reviewer or a customer, listen to what they're saying. There's a reason why they're telling you this. Rose, totally. I reach out to him plenty of times. Good or bad, I want to hear it because, dude, if it's bad, I need to know. I'm going to listen to what my customers are saying or my friends are going to say to make it better. It's part of the business. You got to do it right.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. With the Roman Reigns LA Knight, I'd love to see LA Knight win, but like it's not going to happen yet, unfortunately.
They haven't hyped it up enough.
Like I could see him maybe he'll win the Royal Rumble and then challenge Roman again in a few months at WrestleMania for like after that. That would make sense. Or like leading up to WrestleMania. But it's not going to happen yet. There's no way. Like I think Roman's about to pass Hulk Hogan for his longest his record reign. So it's Yeah, there's no way it's going to end at this point.
So that answers that question, because I know they've been talking about like 1,000 something days, like they're making a big deal. But that is why, is because he's going to break another record or something. Gotcha.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan, I think like after that he's like 1 or 2 away from the all-time record, which is Bruno Sammartino. But I don't know if he'll get quite there, because I think that would be after WrestleMania that he would hit that. That's still like another several hundred days away to get there. I mean, it also helps when you only show up on TV once every 6 months.
Right. And before him, it was Brock Lesnar doing the same thing.
Yeah, and it's funny because like people have talked about it, but he knocked Brock Lesnar for doing the same thing, and it's like,
there you go.
Look at yourself. Like you're doing the exact same thing too.
So true.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. It'd be cool to see Drew McIntyre win, and it sounds like they're kind of teasing that Seth Rollins isn't going to hold it much longer because like all the issues with his back and that sort of thing. But I think Seth Rollins is going to win. I don't think he's going to drop it quite yet.
Yeah, and I think he'll keep it, but I think it'll be either a DQ or some type of interference. It won't be clean. We'll know that for sure. Yeah,
and I think the other thing I could see happening is Seth Rollins either retains or Drew McIntyre wins, and then Damian Priest cashes in Money in the Bank.
Oh, good call.
Because there was a couple weeks ago where somebody was interviewing Ricochet, I think, and in the background was Drew McIntyre talking to Rhea Ripley. So I assume they were like negotiating some kind of deal. But then last week or the week before on Raw, they like Dominic and Damian Priest were coming out to like cash in, so that Damian could cash in his Money in the Bank. And Drew McIntyre stopped them. So I think I could see. Yeah, so I could see Drew McIntyre winning, and then immediately afterwards, Damian Priest comes out and cashes in to win it.
He's got to do it soon. He's been kind of dragged that on a little too long.
Yeah, totally. And then we got the speaking of Rhea Ripley, we've got the Women's World Championship, which is Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Zoe Stark in a fatal 5-way.
I just can't see any of those four holding that title. I just
like it's that one, especially could win it and like be justifiable champions. So like, I don't know.
And I wonder if Jade Cargill is going to come out and or something. Because they've been hyping her up for a while, so we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then we got Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul is going to win. Yeah.
Yep. He's gonna get his title. He'll get his title.
Yeah. I think there's gonna be somebody from the LWO is gonna come out to like try and help Rey Mysterio, and then either Logan's gonna fight them off himself, or he's gonna have some backup, or something's gonna happen, and then in the midst of the chaos, Logan's gonna hit the one lucky punch and win the match.
Yeah, his brother might make an appearance. They usually for that too.
Yep. But. And then it sounds like they're hinting towards John Cena and potentially Jey Uso against Jimmy and Solo. That might happen at Crown Jewel. I could see that. They still got a couple weeks to build it. So, and they've kind of been like moving towards that.
But didn't they? And then last episode, him mentioning he hasn't won in a singles match or something like that.
Yeah, 2,000 days. Yeah.
So maybe they're going to spin it, but they're going to definitely do something. They're just waiting, but that'll be announced soon. It's got to be. Yeah,
for sure. And then I think Damian Priest and Finn Balor are going to defend their tag team titles at Crown Jewel, I would assume.
It's too new. They won't lose it. Yeah, I don't care who they're fighting. They won't lose it.
Mr. Mysterio character on something. I don't know. I've never seen it, but it's possible. But yeah, I think that's going to be a good card. And then obviously after that, they're going to be immediately starting to build towards Survivor Series. And even already with that, they've been hinting at like even last night, Nick Aldis, the new general manager of SmackDown, kicked out Jey Uso and Adam Pearce from the arena, and then Nick Aldis was like, "Let the games begin" or something like that. So I'm thinking Survivor Series, it's going to be War Games, Raw versus SmackDown, I would assume, and then maybe they'll each draft somebody from NXT to like come up to their rosters, and
that'd be awesome. Yeah, I always love those. Those are always entertaining.
Yeah, totally.
Hey Brewer, I saw you post that made me think. Don't you have a video or live stream tomorrow? One of your coffee ones, I think, coming out. I think I remember seeing something about that. I always like those in the mornings too.
That's cool. But yeah, we're at about an hour and 15. I got to go drop my brother off back at his school in a few minutes. But thanks for coming on. Definitely looking forward to your Christmas stuff and seeing Valor and all that sort of thing. And
yeah, definitely. Valor will come out November 1st. Be here just for the month of November. Around Black Friday, I'm going to announce my Christmas scents. I'm still trying to figure out how many, like I talked about. That'll be out for Black Friday going forward. So I'll be doing that. Whipped body butter will be coming out as well. A bunch of little things going on. So I appreciate the time tonight just to chat about that and wrestling and everything else, EDC stuff. It's been a good time.
For sure. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, so I definitely appreciate it, man. I definitely do.
Yeah, for sure. And then make sure you guys stay tuned for my my review on EDC Beard Co. coming soon. I have it all prepped. I just got to shoot it, so I'm hoping to do that. And if not, like tomorrow or Monday, for sure on Tuesday or Wednesday during my days off from work. So I'll be doing that. If I can shoot it, like regardless, like as long as I can shoot it by Wednesday, I'll gonna aim to have it out by Friday. But if not Friday, it'll be probably Monday.
Nice.
But very soon. Shouldn't be too long to film because I have all my notes and I have my B-roll already ready from my unboxing that I'm going to use. So try to get that out in the next little while. So definitely everybody watching, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like, share this out, and check out my recent videos. I got more stuff coming out soon. I got a cool CD player a few weeks ago that I shot an unboxing on. I just haven't finished editing that yet, so I'm going to work on that. Catch the replay. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Rose.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, me and Rose are going to do a stream here hopefully soon.
Dude, love it. That'd be great.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, hopefully Johnny as well. We'll figure that out. It's cool that he that you got some of his stuff. I'm definitely excited to see what you think about that.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm glad he jumped on. It was funny. I didn't plan that, and actually ordered about like half hour before we got on here. I was like, you know what? I wanted to try his stuff, support him. He's a great dude. So I got that order, and then he showed up. So it was just really cool.
Yeah,
he actually
awesome.
ordered something already from me. So
nice, cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Good guy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Stay tuned for announcement about the next live stream if that happens next Saturday. I gotta see what's going on with my schedule and stuff happening. So we'll see about that. But yeah, shout out to everybody for tuning in.
Thank you.
Let's roll out with that video one more time.